just to go to Toronto to get set for Game 1 of the World Series against the Toronto Blue Jays. Friday night, the action begins. The action is always humming here at MLB Network alongside the All-Star, Mr. 100, Yonder Alonso, 100 home runs in the bigs, and Mr. 529, the All-Star Sean Casey. That's what he hit in the 2006 World Series, 9 for 17. You absolutely raked in that. He's too humble to say it. I'll say it for him. Madman Burke, it's great to have you.
Guaranteed 2 hits. 2 hits. Guaranteed.
2-hit case. It's calm around here. As far as the scene in Toronto, you know, this entire country of Canada is fired up for this game. They had
as are you.
Absolutely. As a resident Canadian case, I don't need to fly to Toronto. I can run there. I'm just so excited. It's going to be a great scene on Friday night. It's going to be their first World Series game in Canada, in Toronto. First time in 32 years, going back to 1993. We all remember Joe Carter and his immortal home run. Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern on Fox. You know, Game 7 averaged 6 million viewers on Sportsnet. That's a broadcast reaching 11.8 million Canadians. It's a country of 41 million. Case, that means if you extrapolate for Americans, that's like 80 million Americans watching baseball games. It's crazy.
Well, you know what? I know the country's going crazy. And obviously Toronto is.
Yeah.
But if it's anything like we saw in Game 7 when Springer hit that, didn't you feel like for the next 3 innings the place was shaking? Like, I feel like my TV couldn't, like, you know, I heard it was crazy. So I love those fans. For them to wait 32 years to get back to the World Series, that place is going to be rocking Game 1.
Secret, too, is Game 7. Yeah. Stakes are hot, right? I would hope this is going to be one of those, too, where we do have a Game 7.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be electric. This is going to be so much fun, right? It's a country that's behind their team with Toronto, which they've been incredible all year. I mean, it's been a sold-out crowd all single season there. So the Dodgers, obviously, you know what they're bringing to the table. They love to play on the road as well. This is going to be an absolute dogfight.
And here's the big question, the immortal battle of rust versus rest. So 5 times in the LCS when it went to best of 7 in 85, one team swept, the other team went 7 games. It's happened 4 previous times. The 4 previous times, the team that won the 7-game series then ended up winning the World Series. So the thought is, Case, for the Jays, hey, the Dodgers had this layoff. We just won 7. We have momentum. You buying that?
I was involved in one of those.
06?
2006. We swept. I was with the Detroit Tigers. We swept Oakland.
Oh, Oakland,
yeah. We beat the Yankees. Then we swept Oakland, ALCS, and then the Mets and the Cardinals went Game 7 with them. And it was a weird kind of like, man, we're waiting for that series to end.
Yeah.
Got off to a tough start because, you know, listen, this is a game of rhythm. It's a game of rhythm and timing. So it'll be interesting to see. I think the Dodgers are such a well-oiled machine. I know they're probably doing some scrimmages, getting ready. They've learned from past mistakes. So I don't think it's going to bother them.
I'll take any momentum, right? And obviously that's what the Blue Jays are hoping for is a cold-feeted Dodgers team where they've taken some rest and now they're going to be a little bit stagnant coming in off the hot. So you got to win Game 1. If you're Toronto, you have got to try to win Game 1. If you win Game 1, then obviously you're playing with house money. You try to win Game 2. However, you're looking at this Dodgers roster. You're looking at this team and what they've overcome. What is their biggest asset? Starting pitching. Getting on the board early and having that starting pitch.
As far as the Jays are concerned, it could have a huge impact here having Bo Bichette back. This guy hit .311 this season, 139 games, 19 home runs, 94 RBIs. He's not at complete full health, believed to be coming in, but he told John Morosi when he was asked, you're going to play, he said, I'll be ready.
Yeah.
Now, Bo might go to DH. Now, Springer, who's obviously banged up, might have to play the outfield. He hasn't played the outfield September 24th. But let's just go one step at a time. You get Bo back, that's big.
If Bo Bichette's healthy, he's got to play. He's got to be in the lineup. I feel like Bo can't just come off the bench. You know, you have a situation where you could put Barger to third, Clement to second, and then you have Bichette DH, and you got Springer in right. Springer's played 54 games in the outfield. You know, he's not what he used to be as an outfielder, but he's still very good, still a great athlete. Listen, you talk about Bo Bichette. This guy's one of the best hitters in the game. Not just on the Blue Jays, one of the best hitters in baseball. He had .311 with 18 pumps, 94 RBIs, was one of their best hitters, and a huge reason. They're not here without Bo Bichette. I really believe that. The Toronto Blue Jays are not here without Bo Bichette. Who will they be facing? They'll be facing guys that have some fuel. 96, Yamamoto, 97, Glasnow, Snell, Ohtani's going to hit you with 100. Sasaki's going to close the game out. He's going to hit you with 100. Well, guess what? You got a guy in the name of Bo Bichette that all year long pitches 97, 98. He's one of the top 2 hitters in the game. So it doesn't bother him. 97 inside rail, bullet. This is what I love about Bo Bichette. Line-to-line guy. Watch this right here, Yonder. 100, outside black, no big deal. How about a bullet into the corner? You know, this guy is one of the best hitters in the game. I think that's the point that has to be made. If he's healthy, and John Schneider and those guys can look at this right here. Highest average versus 97 plus. Bo Bichette at a 448, 150 pitches faced. This guy is the real deal. And also, if you look at his numbers with the team, you know, what he's done this season. I mean, he was first in batting average. Here it is right here. Bo Bichette. Don't forget this, man. First in batting average, first in extra base hits, first in RBIs, first in total bases, third in OPS.
Yeah.
You're not just getting back a nice piece.
Yeah.
You might be getting back your best hitter. And I think that needs to be, we need to recognize that when you say, oh, is Bo going to be healthy? No, if he's healthy, you're actually getting back one of the best hitters in baseball into your lineup in the World Series. I think it's
I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it's the whole thing of don't ruin what they're having right now, and they're playing such good baseball. Why bring in a guy like that? This is a guy that's led the league in hitting in the past 2 or 3 years, or he's top 5.
Yeah.
And you know what I like most about this too? He's going to protect Vladdy. So if he does come in the lineup, why not just put him in that hole where he's protecting Vladdy? Now Vladdy's getting even more pitches to hit. I just think when you look at this guy and what he brings to the table, I don't care if he's limping. I don't care if he can't go first or third.
Right.
He's going to drive me in two.
Yeah, if he can hit,
He's going to drive me in two, and it's going to be a tough foul. He's not going to strike out. He's going to lengthen that lineup as it is already. So, yeah, give me that guy all day long.
And, look at this record with him and without him. I mean, yeah, you can score runs for a short period of time, but over the course of a season, you get Bo Bichette back in McKee. The other thing, too, Yonder, he has 381 runners in scoring position. That's clutch.
It's just, and they're going to need that, right? They're going to need guys with men on second, men on third, and he's going to hit, like we just showed right there, 197 miles an hour in a gapper.
Yeah.
And if he can't score from second home after that dig, then so be it. But the score is 1-0.
Yeah, and also, yeah, you just said, I love that. Runners in scoring position, high leverage situations, one of the best in baseball. So,
Always not played since September 6th, but he will be ready to go. The other part of this is interesting is, Yonder, we know Shohei Ohtani, he spurned Toronto, right? The Jays wanted to get him. The fans will be all over him, games 1 and 2. But he's probably thinking to himself, how do I top game 6? 6 innings, 2 hits, 10 strikeouts, 3 home runs. I don't know what's going to happen for our sequel here, but I can't wait to see Ohtani.
I can't wait to see him. This whole knack of, he's been cold in the postseason. Yeah. It just doesn't matter. I mean, this is how good he is. He's going to go out there and punch 8, 9, however he's going to punch. He's going to give you length, 5 or 6 innings. But this is what we're coming to see, right? Him at the dish and him hitting. I just don't know how you stop him, because I think what the Phillies did was basically give him a little bit of a cold streak for a little bit, because that's how good they pitched him. But other than that, I mean, I just don't see any other way how you can just contain this guy, because that lineup after him gets that much tougher.
When you get a feel, too, when you hit 3 home runs, and, you know, you look right here, he kind of struggled in the division here, but the NLCS, he came back with those 3 home runs in that last game while he pitched 6+ innings and punched out 10, which might be the greatest game of all time. As a hitter, when I'm scuffling, and you saw him take batting practice out on the field, you're looking for feels. You're looking for something. You're looking for trajectory. You're looking to see where the ball goes. How he was taking that batting practice was exactly how he hit in the game.
That's
he was hitting balls over the mezzanine there. He was crushing balls. So if I'm a Dodger fan, and I go into this game 1, I know Ohtani found something in that game 4 that he's going to bring into the series.
And that's what I was going to say. For you, listen, you were a lifetime 300 hitter, you can hit, but you're not exempt from slumps. You know what it's like. Just dig down harder, extra BP, and once you find it, hopefully you turn that corner.
You're looking for feels. When you're struggling, looking for feels. More visually than anything. Am I catching the ball too out front? Am I not slow enough? Is my heart rate not slow enough?
As much as feel, you made a great point on feel, is finding your way around home plate. You know, it's something else to hit in the batting cage and not seeing that batter's box that you're facing every single night. And I think he found himself there. That's why he probably hit on the field is, let me see the ball. Yeah, I know I've got power, but it's that feel at home plate. It's completely different. I mean, you're stepping foot in a different house every single day in the batting cage. When you're stepping in on that home plate, that's your home plate. I felt like he found that. He found the strike zone. He's getting better pitches now, and he's going at it with authority.
Ohtani was great against the Jays in the regular season, 7 for 13, 3 extra base hits, so he did certainly hit Toronto pitching. All right, other news right now involving the San Francisco